Hello? Are we back? Hello? Can you see me? Hello? Hello, hi. Oh my gosh. Holy baloney. I don't know what that was all about. We're back. We are so back. Uh oh my god. It's been a while since something like that. Maybe it's not been that long. But I'm like, damn, I didn't want my stream to just crash like that. That's not fun. That's not cool. Ugh. Anyways, I don't know what's gonna happen to the VOD for this. Um, so if the first part of that stream was lost, I'm just gonna pretend like it never happened. Hi everyone, welcome to my stream. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is the stream, and there was no earlier stream, and this is the full one. And today we're gonna be going into Blender and blending, doing more grease pencil. Hi, Cheetah. Hi. Hi, welcome back. I mean, welcome to the first instance of this specific stream. I have to say hi to every individual viewer again. Uh, no, I'm okay. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Okay, I gotta open up Blender again because Blender exploded, I guess. And hopefully it doesn't like explode my computer again. I don't know what that was because like there wasn't any slowdown. It just it just like it's just like everything just went black and I still heard the music and I was like, what is happening? And then my computer was just like showing like the BIOS, like the reboot when you like first turn on the computer. So I was just like, what? Oh. Anyways, yeah. uh, okay. I'm looking at Blender. Go back to Blender. Remember Blender? Okay, wait. Chris was saying something about the lighting. Okay, the reason why the 2D animation workspace was dark was because it's using scene world lighting. You can uncheck in the top right drop down. Only in material preview? Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that's cool. Well, now that's been fixed. Hi, welcome to my Blender grease pencil stream. Today I am working on stuff. Let me show you the stuff. Okay, it still looks crazy. I don't want all these on. Antarctica. Okay.
Golly!
Golly gee willikers. I absolutely love the music in your streams. Thanks. I made all the music myself. So yeah, I'm working on a new merch item, and I was like, I want to make another promo for it because I don't know, I feel like those promos are cool. I like doing them. Uh, they're kind of like, but they take a bit. I don't know, they take a bit. Everything takes time, and I'm like, okay, I want to make another promo to promote. I'm working on a hat, and I had these ideas in my brain for like these shots and like the general thing, and I've been wanting to like learn grease pencil more. So I was like, okay, I'll do a grease pencil promo. Oh my god, Superstar Reindeer! Ah, hi Raiders! Hello, Superstar Reindeer. Confusion and delay. Whoa. Hello, welcome. I hope your stream was nice. Thanks for jumping in here. I think I have vaguely seen you on YouTube somewhere. You make animations, right? Yeah, you know, I dabble. I dabble in animations and YouTube and geopolitical commentary, geopolitical socioeconomic commentary. That's me, Jackademia, at jackademia.com on Blue Sky, and at Jackademia on YouTube and other things. Animation's something I'd like to learn at some point. I'm kind of out of touch with internet culture these days. Don't mind me. I don't even know if I'm in touch with internet culture. Like, I don't even know what internet culture is anymore. I don't use TikTok, so that's probably why. Like, I think if I was on TikTok, I would like have the same brain rot that everyone else does. So in some ways, I'm glad I'm not, but in other ways, I'm like, I mean, I'll hear about stuff through my friends, so I'm not like completely in the dark. But you know, I just hear things like through osmosis, pretty much. I just follow like the people that I follow. Um, I guess that's kind of it. I don't know. Stream was nice. Was doing Wonders of Sodor, which is a childhood dream come true for me. Sorry I didn't run, but I gotta do some post stream care. Yeah, go take care of yourself. Don't no worries about it. Wonders of Sodor. I don't even know if I've. That sounds familiar. I don't know if I know it though. I love political commentary. I can't wait for this individual nothing to talk about the political and economic state of the world right now. I already did in December, so you should watch that. Anyways, so I'm working on this thing. I have like these like shots in my mind. Uh, I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm like I have to work on this. Maybe I should storyboard some of those out. Also, I have it set up where the 2D art always faces the camera. So, you know, sometimes that looks a little wonk, but it's also pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty weenie. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds until some newer thing beacons. Is that like, yeah. Yeah, I guess you should just never get used to being fresh. Because I've definitely felt that, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm a bit older now. Now I'm like 27. And I feel like when I was in my early 20s, I was like, ooh, I'm fresh kid on the block. Ooh, I'm fresh. Ooh, um, I'm up and coming. What? Not that I was like doing anything like that incredible or whatever. I was like posting videos now and then. Now I'm 27 and I'm like sometimes I'm like, am I washed? Am I washed like already? I feel like I haven't even done that much. But I think that's just like the nature of the internet and also just like youth culture or whatever. Tucker, you are so cool. Keep going. Okay. Okay. You've convinced me. I've been convinced. That was easy. Anyway, let's go back to 2D animation. Let me turn off that stuff. Oh, I see. So when you hide like a whole layer with this little checkbox thing and then turn it back on, it like turns everything back on, which I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I didn't want that. I guess it's like I shouldn't use that check thing. I should just use. Oh yeah, there's like a little like. Okay, you guys can't really see, but there's like these little arrows that you could use to hide stuff. I was just trying to hide things and make this like a little cleaner. Anyways, I want to see if I could set up those shortcuts again. I don't know if I can. I'm not seeing that like option in my little menu, which makes me sad. No. Oh, I'm normal. I just have getting over it quotes in my brain library. Oh, that's from getting over it? Damn. Yeah, it's just gone. Like that option. Marker chisel. What about like up here? Oh, I can assign the shortcuts up here. Oh, wait. Okay. That might actually be a little better. Because then like the shortcut's not assigned to a specific brush, which might be better. It's just like general stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Trim. I want trim to be W. Eyedropper. Okay. I think I'm fine with it not being specific brushes. Maybe. I might be fine with that. Um, okay, I'm gonna get rid of these materials and just make new ones. Let's call this one black. Yeah. Now it just has both. That's cool. I'll make a gray. Hmm. I guess you can use quick favorites Q for specific brushes, assuming you can assign that. Quick favorites. No menu items found. Right click on buttons to add them to this menu. Oh, so you can't even really do Q for like other stuff. Because I made the fill shortcut Q, but I guess Q is quick favorites, so I guess I shouldn't do that. Fill. Fill can be F? No. Oh, no, no, no. F is for like the size. I don't know. I'll figure out a shortcut for that later. Okay, but the thing with the making the materials, this is something that I want them to do. So like you can select a color, but then there's no easy way to like it doesn't seem like there's an easy way to just like transfer the first color you picked to the other one. Like what if I want the stroke and the fill to be the same? It's like I gotta like I guess just quick just use that. A little eyedropper. I guess that's fine. Try Control C while hovering over one color and pasting while hovered over another. Okay, wait, let me try that. Oh, hey, that works. Okay. Okay. Making it's weird. It's like this weird combination of effort, luck, and having connections with people as cool as individual achievements and online practice human made possible through my connections with other people and their help. So I don't know, maybe just looking at yourself and gauge how successful you are or aren't is an exercise in misery. All success is a group effort, even if it doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's true. No, that's like completely true. Because like I don't know, especially like the luck stuff. I don't know if I was gonna go somewhere with that. I feel like I was, and then I just lost it. I don't know. You're right. That's all I'm gonna say. Comparison is the thief of joy, as they say. Okay, so I have like some ideas for shots. I'm just gonna like let's just throw them down. The first idea. So like the whole shabooble of this promo animation is there's like this creature critter dog thing, and they ride on a paintbrush, and paintbrush like it's like that, and it like emits paint as a brush does, and then they're like riding on it. like that. They're riding on the paintbrush, like, whoa. Not even like whoa, like it's gonna be cooler than whoa. And they paint like across the sky like big strokes and stuff, and then it's gonna like zoom out to the earth, which will then have paint going around it like in little ribbons or whatever. Uh, and then it's like to create is to connect. That's like the whole concept of the thing. So I thought it was like, oh, it'd probably be like some of these shots are maybe a little crazy just for 2D. So I was like, what if I do them in 3D? Like flying around on a paintbrush thing. Like that could look cool with like a mix of 2D and 3D. Kind of like Paper Mario style, sorta. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna look bad. Who knows? But I'm gonna try it out. Hi, Starlink. Hybrid animation is the best. No one convinced me otherwise. Yeah, like I really like the look of hybrid animation, and I wanna. Some of my shortcuts I set up just like aren't working. Like E and Z are working, so that's cool. But then W tool built-in select box not found for space view 3D. What? Like I want to use the trim thing. And that just doesn't work. Does it need like a different shortcut? Like Control W? Okay, that works. I guess just normal W won't work. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Whatever they did in the new update, they like changed a bunch of stuff. That sounds like a sick idea. Thanks. I don't know. It might be good. It might be bad. So we'll find out. I think it'll probably be pretty good. So my first thought is like some kind of maybe there's like a flower and like stuff in the distance. Maybe there's like just I don't know. Maybe it's even like a little like post apocalypse or something. Like the world is destroyed in the background. W doesn't work in 5.0. It's a core shortcut for selecting objects. I feel like I've worked in before though. Maybe it didn't. Trim. And I'm assuming T is a core shortcut. Yeah, T is for. Oh, T just hides that little menu. Dang. Ah, I'm so used to my normal shortcuts. Could add to quick favorites. T is for trans men. Uh, yes, it could very well be. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyways. Anyways. So I want it to be like that. And then maybe like the paintbrush like zooms on by. So wait, this should be gray. Don't mind me trying to draw draw perspective. And that comes by, and then maybe it like, I don't know, blows the flower. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't usually like storyboard stuff on stream because it's like that's like a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thinking, and on stream, it's sometimes hard to like think because it's like I'm trying to think of like stuff to talk about. But I mean, at least the stream hasn't crashed this time. That's pretty cool. Are we a distraction? Yeah, but you're like a good distraction most of the time. If I want to like copy, let's do that. Okay, so yeah, that flies by, and then it goes back for like a sec. Okay, what other shots do I have in mind? I'm just gonna add the shots that I have in my brain, and I'm not gonna like, uh, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about like the spacing or the order that much yet. Okay, so another idea I have was like, okay, so holding shift activates like that draggy thing. I don't know if I figured that out last time or not. I'm like, what if I want to draw like a straight line? Whoa. Don't mind me, I just don't know how to draw. Okay, let's just think like I'm thinking it'd be cool if there was like buildings in the foreground. Maybe I'll draw this with gray actually. I'll use the fill. So I'm thinking like buildings in the foreground or something. And then, there's like the horizon. And then I like the idea of like a shot where the paintbrush is kind of like flying across. Across the horizon. And I think it'd be cool to do like I want to do like 3D buildings because that doesn't seem like that crazy. It's just like rectangular prisms. And then I mean I'm gonna try out stuff, but my thought was like, oh, probably like 2D backgrounds maybe. Green square tool for straight line. This thing. Oh yeah, yeah. They got box, they have circle, they have line. Maybe I need to like set up weird shortcuts and then use like uh my stream deck to like just use the shortcuts that way. 82.56% of ideas perish in storyboarding. Okay, where did you get that number from? And is that true? Source, trust me. Okay, but does that mean like they don't make it past storyboarding or like they just never get storyboarded or it's like I have an idea but I don't know how to storyboard it. Like I want to know what is your like what's your theory here? Whoa. Oh, okay. The eraser's like weird on fills because they're like bigger points. There's less points between them. Okay, so I have that idea. Um, they never get past the storyboard. Yeah, because it's like I don't know how to do that. Like, okay, buddy, that's not happening. Okay, the quick favorite's not that bad. What are you liking your new apartment? Uh, um, hmm. Okay, so I like living in my own apartment. I like living in the big city. I think it's pretty cool. Uh, let's just say I've discovered that different people in life, especially roommates, have different definitions of what the word clean means. Like I feel like everyone that, you want to move in with, they're always like, "Oh yeah, I'm clean." It's like, "Okay, awesome." And then it's like, "Okay, um, so like you ate like a bunch of pistachios and there's just a ton of shells on the floor. Like, is that clean? Like, is that your idea of clean? Like you just eat food and leave like the very obvious large food debris on the floor, like on the carpet? Like, okay." Like, okay, I guess yeah, that's clean. Yeah. Yes, that's very clean. Or like letting the sink clog like a billion times. Uh, and I don't know. I'm pretty like, I try not to complain too much. And I'd say I've been very reasonable. I've been like, hey, like we had like a roommate meeting and I was like, hey, let's like, talk about like being clean and like coming up with chores and like, oh, just, everyone like clean up after yourself and like whatever. I'm like, I swear I'm like the only one who cleans up after themselves. It's like, it's nuts. And, assume your roommate knows you stream. No. I mean, not the ones I live with right now. Maybe they know I do, but they don't. I don't know, whatever. If this is how they find out, like, I was watching Jacademia's stream and then they said that I'm not very clean, even though I thought they wanted pistachio nuts on the floor. I thought that was like their whole thing. I thought they liked that. And whatever. 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 I had a roommate who was a clean freak, like wiping the tables every single day with sanitizer wipes, followed by a roommate who was just not clean at all. Like, I'm not like a clean freak. I would rather a clean freak roommate at this point. Um, like it's just like weird stuff. Like things will just go missing. Like yesterday, the kitchen sponge went missing. I'm like, what? Like, you know, I eat my breakfast. I go to like wash my dishes, and I'm like, oh, it's odd. The sponge is gone. It's just gone. There's no trace of the sponge. It's just vanished from reality. And I'm like, I guess maybe it fell in the sink. So I'm like digging through the dirty dishes in the sink. None of which are mine. They're not my dirty dishes. Um, it was a decently fresh sponge. It wasn't like a brand new sponge, but it was maybe like 2 weeks old. 2 week old sponge. So I like text in the group chat like, hey, does anyone know where like where's the kitchen sponge? Where's the dish sponge? And like the responses I got were just like, oh, I don't know. That's weird. I was cleaning with it and I don't think I lost it. Did you check like did you check hard? And I'm like, yes, I looked through the dirty dishes and it's not in there. And then we didn't have any replacement sponges beneath the sink. So I had to go out and buy some sponges. And like, it's like, yeah, like I would have bought sponges eventually, but I'm like, why did this sponge go missing? It just disappeared. It has like a little holder in the sink. I'm like, how does a kitchen sponge disappear? It's never, this was yesterday's and it hasn't turned back up. I bought like 3 sponges, like a 3 pack. And yeah, it, just stuff like that. It's like my, literal, the same exact thing happened to my wooden spoon, my like wooden cooking spoon. It just vanished one day. I asked about it. No one knows. No one knows where my wooden spoon went. Even though it was like, it's one of those things where it's like in this little like spoon holder where all our like cooking utensils are. And I'm like, it's just gone now? It's just gone. The witch took it. Yeah, the witch wants my wooden spoon and our semi dirty sponge. And the witch is gonna like, I don't know, freaking kill us. My family went on vacation last week and I got the house pretty clean and coming home immediately it's a rat's nest. It's like different when it's like your family. I mean, it still sucks, but it's different when it's your family compared to when it's like your apartment and it's like we're all paying like equal amounts of money for this place. So it's like, why am I the only one who cares about keeping it clean? Why am I the only one who cares? Uh, you know. But that's neither here nor there, different definitions of clean. It's different. It's different. Ay ay ay. So that's been my like apartment experience. That's like the abridged version. I've complained about it to like multiple people. Okay, so I think for this shot, I want like the ground to be like uh kind of like scrolling beneath, like just kind of like rolling. Like maybe I'll make like a big tube or something. Uh, and I want the little surfer. I want it to be like a little bit more like of an upwards angle. I don't know if that looks good. Whatever. It's a storyboard. It's allowed to be messy. I want the little surfer to like come in from this top area. So just kind of like come in and then like idle here for a little bit. Maybe like go like back and forth, like whoa, surfing. Like in my mind is going a lot to like the Sonic Riders uh opening. Those who know. That opening's so cool. It's so good. And my mind's going to like that a little bit. Like I'm definitely being a little inspired by that, but I want it to go like where, and then go off that side of the screen at some point. That's probably gonna be like a longish shot. Um, Let me look at the. Let me look at chat. I feel like I haven't looked for a little bit. I remember watching your video from December and it changed my life. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I'm glad to hear that. Hope you do cool, creative stuff. My family went. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Hi, I barely ever catch streams from you, but luckily I noticed today. Oh, hello. Welcome back. It's Packcraft. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into streaming a bit more regularly. Last week I wanted to, but I was just kind of like between a lot of things, a lot of like projects, and I don't know. I want to find like a more consistent day, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll stream on Wednesday, but what I usually do is I do yoga Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I'll do yoga, and then my hair will be super wet, and then I'm like, well, now I don't want to put on my headphones, so then I don't stream on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. I'm sure I could just like time my day better if I wanted to stream on one of those days. Like I could just shower earlier, but yeah. So today I have not showered because I shower like every other day. I'm one of those people, you know. Okay, so another idea is honestly maybe just like also is the oh I'm noticing the box went away. The frame box. There we go. I'm just gonna lock that one. What was I saying? I'm gonna make this one 4:3 aspect ratio just because I like that aspect ratio. And also because I think it makes it easier to like translate it into like a YouTube short, like a vertical video also. Go shower now. No. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know like what is there any are there any statistics for like showering? You know, like how often do most people shower? Because I've heard some people be like, "Oh, I shower every day," and some people be like, "I shower once a week," and I'm like, "That is disgusting." um, so I don't know. I'm a little curious. I'm a little curious. I shower twice a day before work and after work. Dang. Some people are blessed to not sweat as much, so that makes sense. Yeah, I think like s- s- once or twice a day, it makes sense if you, depending on what you do. Like if I go out and I get all sweaty, I'm like, yeah, I want to shower before I go to bed. And then maybe I just won't wash my hair. Shower doesn't like always mean, you know, shampoo and the whole 9 yards. I'm a once a week? What? Okay, how? How do you do that once a week? I want to shower, but not too much because I don't want to waste much water. How much is too much? You always draw critters with such lovely shapes. Oh, thank you. I I don't know. I like shapes. Sometimes I draw a head and then I'm like, I don't know what I want the freaking like shape to be though. Or like the body. Hmm. Too much is twice a day for me. That's fair. One trick to draw characters fast is to draw the eyes first. I think it depends. Like I usually just start with the circle. But sometimes I get like better poses if I start with like the feet or even like the torso. I do circle and then ignore the circle. Yeah, like I don't like use the circle completely. Like maybe I'll draw a circle and then I'll be like, oh, here's a face. But then I'll be like, draw outside of the circle. Like the circle is just kind of like a base. And then you kill the circle, you know? I have 9 people in my home, so I don't get much of a chance to shower unless it's after 11 p.m. But don't you get like sweaty? Don't you get like sweaty? I get sweaty. I'm just like a sweaty person, I think. Like, how do I draw hands again? Okay, whatever. It's a storyboard. It doesn't have to look good. This is to get a concept across. That looks even worse. Okay, whatever. The concept is that they're, you know, still going. And this time they go across the screen. Like so. I don't sweat much. Well, I guess that's good. I hope that your shower situation improves though, because regardless of how smelly you are, showering is just nice. I just like showering. Well, I like the experience of showering, but I a lot of times I like hate that I have to shower. I'm like, I have to shower. Why can't I just like freeze time when I have to do things like that, so that like when I'm done, I can just resume my day where I left it, and it's not like, oh, cool, I was like showering and shaving and whatever for like an hour. Wow. I'm also just slow. Like I take long showers. Yeah, it's like you don't want to get in, but then when you get in, you don't want to get out. I like showering. I don't like scrubbing. Do you have a loofah? I like loofahs. Loofahs are good. I don't understand how people could use like just like bars of soap in the shower. I'm like, isn't that? I'm like, I don't know. That just seems like way too slippery. I'm like, how do you get every spot? And like, is that doing any like exfoliating? I don't know. I'm a skeptic. I don't like getting all the shampoo all throughout my hair and then getting it out. Well, with shampoo, I mostly just scrub my like scalp. Like I just go like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr." And then when I'm rinsing it out, I'm just like, okay, and then I'll like rinse through the rest of my hair because I have like long hair. Um, I think some shampoos, it's like, oh, wash it throughout all your hair, but I think for a lot of them, it's like you shouldn't completely shampoo like end to end, at least not like manually. You should really just focus on like lathering up your scalp. And then when you wash the shampoo off of your hair, it'll like go down and then like get all the gunk out from below. And then usually I'll do it that like twice. Loofah freaks me out because I feel like it's where mold would love to grow. Well, that's you're supposed to replace them like I think like once every like 3 months or something. That's what I do. Like yeah, if it's like an old ass loofah, I'm like ew, but so I gotta get like a new one every couple months. I was once a bar soap man, but I used a sack so the water could get in and out. A sack? What? What does that mean? Like you put the soap in a sack and then you like swung the soap sack around? It's a small sack to put the bar in. Wait, so are you like rubbing the sack on yourself? I'm confused. Or do you take it out of the sack? Or you rub the sack on yourself? Oh, so you could like recharge the sack by changing the soap within. Okay. Huh. Oh yeah, I guess the quotes are still there. They've survived after all this time. C418. Nah. I don't want to listen to. I don't do it anymore because it's more likely to get nasty. Yeah, I would think like the sack would get all like just have tons of like residue. You don't want a sack covered in residue. You want like a smooth, clean sack. You want your sack to breathe, is what I'm saying. Just be saying crazy shit all the time, but no one care to quote stuff anymore because they say crazy shit like once every minute on purpose now. That's the whole point of the quote thing. You're trying to fill up the quotes. I've definitely done that. I've like worded things in ways where like within context it sounds fine, but it's like out of context it sounds like insane. I've definitely done that. And sometimes I do it purposefully. Most of the time I don't, but sometimes I do. I'm like I can word this in a way that's kind of funny. I don't know. I pray they die. Oh my god. When did I say that? I don't know what context that could have been. I've never said anything weird on purpose. Okay. Anyone who doesn't like strawberry milk die. I mean, I agree with that. I agree with my past self in that case. Anyway, this one goes like across. Um, I feel like there should be a shot where they like maybe go up into the air. Or maybe it's either this is like the last shot before we go to like the world shot, or there's gonna be like a shot where they like go up in the air. I saw you in Air Riders and then I got last place. Oh my god. Wait, were you um were you playing like City Trial? Was this like a few nights ago? Because I was playing City Trial a few nights ago. I was living my best life. It was like Valentine's event a few months ago. Oh. What? You were in there? Are we Switch friends? We should be Switch friends. We're already mutuals, so I'm OO. Oh. Wait, so we are Switch friends. Nintendo added that like update to the Switch, I think like yesterday. Um, where now you can add like notes to people that you're friends with to like remind yourself of who they are because and I think that's great because a lot of people I added on Switch, I added them through Twitter back when that was still a thing you could do. They got rid of it because like Elon was like, I'm gonna charge money for people to use the Twitter API. Also, I'm a shit face. Um, so Nintendo was like, okay, we're just not going to pay money, and they got rid of that. Whereas before, it's like if you added someone through Twitter, their little Twitter profile picture would show up on their profile, like at the bottom of their profile, like added through Twitter, and then I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's how I know this person. I would see their little Twitter profile. Um, Now that's not a thing anymore. I don't use Twitter anymore, and also it's just not there anymore. So even if you added someone through Twitter and they used to have that little icon, that's just gone now. So there's like some people on my friends list that I'm like, I don't know who this is anymore because their like Switch name is completely different. But okay, now I can like mark that because I was going through it last night and I was just like marking down people as who I knew them to be just in case they changed their name. Because I have like a decently sized Switch friend list. Twitter stinks. Twitter do. Twitter stunk before and then it became even more of like a cesspool. Okay, so I'm thinking like maybe like some kind of and it goes bing. If I do like the going up into the air thing. Or I could have it be like, oh, there's like a view, and then they just kind of like go up, and the camera follows. You can do some fun camera movements. I don't know, 3D power. My internet's been out since Thursday, and I'm scared. All my niche interest news is just getting lost to the ether because no one cares about it enough to talk about it beyond the day it happened. Yeah, there's lots of niche internet news. Do you play VR chat? I have. I don't play very regularly, and I don't have like a Macamo model or anything like that. I really want the Steam frame to come out because I feel like if that comes out, I will get it, and then I will freaking like use it and play it. uh, because right now I have like the Quest 2, and like it's pretty good, but like my setup right now kind of stinks. Like I have to have it plugged in, and also like the visual quality isn't like that great. It's kind of a little bit of a hassle, and it's heavy and it hurts my face. So everything I've heard about the Steam frame, I'm like, damn, that sounds good. Like it's got like a dongle, and it's supposed to be like really light, and the screen's better than the Quest 2. And it's got like pancake lenses, so there's not like that weird like blurring if you like look to the left or the right. Then you can play frame games. That's just another reason why like I freaking hate AI and like big tech companies because it's like the Steam frame, all that Steam stuff was supposed to come out. It was like it was gonna be awesome. It was gonna be great, and now it's like no one knows when it's coming out. It's probably gonna cost like $200 more, like per thing, probably. I don't know because of like the RAM shortages, and yeah, it's just like no, I wanted that stuff and I wanted it, I wanted it now. I don't have the money for it, but I want it. I want it. Like the Switch 2, I wasn't really that excited about when they showed it off. I was like, okay, yes, Switch 2. But all that like new Steam stuff they showed, all that stuff seemed really cool. I was like, damn. Like this is getting me more excited than like Nintendo stuff now. I'm like, what's happened to me? I used to be like such a Nintendo diehard. And now I'm like a Nintendo enjoyer, but I'm not like that insane about Nintendo. Like I still haven't bought Donkey Kong Bonanza nor Pokopia, even though I've heard Pokopia's fun. I'm like, maybe I'll get it at some point, but I don't know. We'll see. Do you get Donkey Kong? No, haven't. I want to play it. I just like Switch. They're so expensive. Like Switch 2 games. What's the thing stopping people from just running into AI data centers with a big baseball bat? Probably like security and like you'd probably go to jail or get like killed. And they could just like set it back up, you know. Now if someone were to like launch them into space, that would be harder to come back from. But yeah, it's dumb because like the companies that make RAM are just like, yeah, we don't really care about consumer RAM anymore. We just want to make RAM for the AI data centers now. And then the AI data centers literally like emit like super low frequencies that are like outside of human hearing that like legitimately make people like sick. Um and it's like been documented and it's been happening and it's like okay, so they're just yeah, I don't know. They're just like allowed to ruin people's lives and ruin the lives of gamers, more importantly. Like what? That's not, that's not cool. Think about the gamers. Why won't someone think about the gamers? Please, somebody think of the gamers, please. I was Nintendo tryhard and the Switch 2 where it wasn't really that exciting for me. Yeah, and then and I don't know. I like don't care that much, but I also think it's like kind of like interesting that there hasn't been a Nintendo Direct uh this this year so far. It's like, oh, okay. They should make Mario GPT where you could talk to Mario. What does Mario have to say that I want to hear about? I don't want to hear anything about. I don't want to hear Mario speak. I just want to run around as Mario. You know, like I don't. What's Mario gonna say? Like, oh, I saw Bowser today. It was crazy. Like, okay. Oh no, the princess. I don't care. They got Charles Martinet to speak in a booth, but that was cool because like it was like it felt like official. Oh my god, Raiders. Larynx, Larynxa, DT. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Raiders. Welcome. Hope you had a nice stream. Yeah, they got Charles Martinet to speak in a booth, and that was cool because he said like you would be like Luigi also, and he'd be like Daisy's favorite color is purple, and Princess Peach likes pink. It's pretty awesome. Accurate surname. He did say that, yeah. Princess Peach's favorite color is pink, and Daisy likes purple. Did he say like Mario likes red and Luigi likes green? Like I don't even know. I hope so. Purple. And then the world gets covered in bluebies, and it's just like, it's just like, no wait, I need like a. I don't know. It just gets covered more. You know, there's just more. Maybe I just need like a different illustration now. It's canon Daisy likes Waluigi then? No! She has to like Luigi. They were meant for each other. According to like every like fan theory ever. If they made a Mario GPT, I would convince it that it's gay for Bowser. You do that to Mario, but what about Luigi? I thought like that was like the Luigi thing. Charles Martinet is doing well. I'm pretty sure he's still like the Mario ambassador or whatever. They like gave him that new title when they like made him not Mario anymore when he retired. But now he's like the Mario ambassador. And I think I saw he was like doing like some kind of thing. Because sometimes I'll check that Nintendo Today app and no, sorry, I like lost my train of thought. Uh, sometimes I check that Nintendo Direct or Nintendo Today app, and like I think they had a thing where it was like meet Charles Martinet. I liked his vines where he brought Mario and Luigi toys with him to the zoo. I was like, "Oh, Mario, what that does? Oh," he's like, "Oh, that's a giraffe, Luigi." Oh wow. Yeah, those are so funny. Does he still do those? Because like he's not the official voice of Mario, but he's still like the Mario ambassador. Triple star. I think they asked him to stop. What? No. They were like, Mario doesn't know what a giraffe is, little Charles. Mario can't tell them. Mario can't tell Luigi what that is. Mario doesn't know. He hasn't discovered the giraffe power up yet. So you can't be making these. It's so funny that he would do that though, because that's like literally like what I would do like as a little baby. Like if I ever had like a Mario plush or like Luigi plush, I would make them talk to each other. The latest movie promo had Pikmin in it. What? No, I don't think so. I know Arlo was freaking out because the there was like the glow Pikmin in the background of one of the Mario Wonder DLC levels. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, are they gonna start adding Pikmin in the background of like other Nintendo games now?" But I didn't see the Mario movie thing. I DM'd you. Let me see. Oh, Discord's closed because I never opened it back up after my computer crashed. They're ready for their close up. Don't miss the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Only in theaters April 1st. Let me see. Oh my god, that's loud. Ah! Oh, they like showed up in like one of those freeze frames. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wow. Show? Uh, how do I? Hmm. How do I show? I wish there was like an easy way to like copy and paste like an image into uh like OBS. Is there a way to do that? Yeah. I think you can capture screen or window. Yeah, but then I'd have to capture my DMs. I don't want to do that. Or I'd have to open up Twitter, and I also don't want to do that. You'll just have to believe me. There's 3 Pikmin. It's it's just Pikmin. They just posted on the Super Mario movie Twitter, and it just like flashes through a bunch of characters that I guess are in the movie, and Pikmin show up for like one of them. It's very It's very crazy. It's like, whoa. Pikmin? Pikmin, they're real? Whoa. Isn't it canon that they exist, but only some people can see them? Is it? Maybe. Like that freaking like Pikmin baby animation where it was like the Pikmin, they're real. And they're like playing with your baby. And that's cool. That's what we want. They're like stealing your baby's binky. The freaking binky. And then the the doggy thing shows up and puts on the hat. And then you guys are gonna be like, whoa, I want that hat. I want to buy this Jacademia hat. You're gonna be like, I need this hat. I need it. I love you, black shading. Yeah, I want to use like solid color shading. Whether it's like black or whatever. Whatever I choose for the line art. Okay. Seems pretty That's pretty good. I got like most of the stuff I want like in order. And I feel like I'm getting a bit more used to like drawing in this program, which is cool. I might swap up the order though. A bit. I do want to set up this other thing. Save, because I haven't saved this whole time. I gotta set up like autosave. How do I do that? Preferences. save and load. Auto save. Oh, it looks like autosave is on. I guess it just happened so fast I don't even notice. What's this program? This is Blender. It's Blender. Yeah, Blender has grease pencil, which like lets you do like 2D animation, and then you could also like put it into 3D spaces. See, look, that's the storyboard I was working on. It's right there. I was drawing it in the background. Isn't that cool? So once I get that like spaced out better, I could just have that in the background while I work on whatever. Um, so this thing right here was just kind of more of like a test of some sort. Um, I think Chris, you were saying something like about like making like an object duplicate or something like that so that I could have like a flat spot, a duplicate linked. Like I have like a flat spot to like always draw this character, even if it's like moving around in the scene. Okay, I wanna try and like make something like that. So let me think. Hello, my silly Siegfried. Oh, wait, what is it? Shift A. Grease pencil. Hmm. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, so this would be like the object, and then if I want to make like a duplicate, is that just like Control C, Control V, or is it like Control D? No, nothing happened. spacebar in the viewport. Oh, duplicate length. Alt D. Duplicate the selected objects, but not their object data, and move them. Oh. Okay, so now I have this. Let's just, I don't know, just put it up there. Right click to make it snap back into place. Well, like if I wanted it to be right there. But I think I want them to be in like different spots, right? So, okay, so what Chris was saying is now I have this thing. I could go into draw mode. And if I draw, oh yeah. So now if I draw on like either layer, it'll like apply to the other part. So I could make like a little like, a lot of people duplicate cancel the move operation and then move it manually. That makes sense too, I guess. So I could set up like a little canvas and have it be like, okay, this is the character's canvas. So I'm just gonna draw in here when I want to like change the frame. Yeah. Just came to say hi. Hope you have a nice stream. Hi, Mint Matcha. Hope you have a nice, I mean, not stream, but night or day. Oh, wait, it somehow like wound up on the surface? Oh, yeah, okay, that's weird. Oh, it's because I have it like set to like stick to a surface, so it just stuck to like this one in the background. Okay, I gotta redo this. I gotta redo this, but now I know what it is. What the whole deal is, I think. Delete those. I'll just make it like blank though. Let's make it a face for now. Okay, so now I could duplicate oh, I'm still in draw mode. I think I have to go back to object mode. Okay, duplicate length. Now I could cancel that. Canceled. Okay, okay. Okay, and then what I can do is I have like this storyboard board. I'm gonna make like a character board. I'll just call it like dog board. Just make it like that big. Rotate it 90. Okay, okay. The wheels are turning. Okay, so now this will be like my canvas. And I can move this back through 3D space. Whoa. Stick it back over there. Move it up a little bit. There we go. So now I'm gonna snap my cursor to that. Then I will grab the duplicate grease pencil object and I will snap this one. Snap selection to cursor. Wait, cursor. Selection to cursor. Boop. Yes. So now it's here. It's like on this, but okay, I don't want it to be like within it. So let me like. What's jacking? Damn. Hi, Pug. I can move it like a little closer. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I could go back into drawing mode. I think I did this before. So I want it to be like the stroke to go onto the surface. And then I think I could go into like edit mode and I could select this. And I could like re-project it. There was a way that I did this. Uh, NURBS? What? What is NURBS? Do I have to be in object mode? No, I don't think so. Maybe it's in draw mode. No, it's not in draw mode. They might have changed this. I was about to animate a little thingy for a video, and seeing you're a pro, I don't know, got any tips, industry secrets for animating? I'm definitely not an industry pro. And I definitely don't have industry secrets. Uh, I don't know. Are you doing like keyframe animation? What are you trying to do again? I'm trying to project this onto this surface. Because you know how there's like a way to like reproject like a drawing you've done onto like a different thing. And I did it before in 5.0. Project. Yeah, like I want this stroke to be like redrawn as if it was being drawn on like that on a this surface behind it. And I did it before with this one because before when I drew this one, it like wasn't like the line art and the fill art weren't like in line with each other because I just drew it in 3D space and it was all wonk. And there was like different options. It was like you could turn snapping onto surface and then move it towards the shape. Mm. Maybe, but I want it to be like a little offset. Oh, maybe it's in the grease pencil thing. Wait. Oh, clean up. Reproject strokes. This is what I wanted. Surface. And then you could add a little bit of offset. There we go. There we go. There we go. I never knew about that. It's a thing. I found it like the other night when I was like testing this stuff out and I was like, oh my god, everything's ruined. So now I can go into draw mode, have this set to surface. So the stroke always sticks to surface. Now I could draw here. Look at my cool freaking guy. Yeah. Yeah. So now, oh wait, it's a little different because why is it a little different? Surface, because the offset right here is 0.1 meters. And I think the offset of the first one I drew was different. All right, let me go back to edit mode. Okay, so it's up here. Then you go to clean up. Then you can go to reproject, surface. Oh, this is 0.01. There we go. Now they're in line. And now this one was updated also. Yes. Okay. So now what I want to see is like, okay, so yeah, now if I move this guy, move him up a little. Okay, yeah, that one still stays in the same spot, which is cool. And then I could add a constraint to this one. That's it, track to, and have it track to the camera. Where's the camera? And now that one will face the camera. Always, all the time. Like so. Oh, yeah. So now this one faces the camera, and I'm like, oh, this one got all weird and wonked up because it's facing the camera. Oh, this is so funny. Then I could go just back to the other one. I'm like, oh, it's a different angle now, but now it's hard to draw. I could go back to this one and then change it, and I could. Wait. Oh wait, I gotta go back to draw mode. Wait, no. Where am I? I don't want to be in this. Oh, I'm in like freaking sculpt mode. No, 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 no. Draw mode. And I could give him a hat. And now he's got a hat. So I could do all my animating like there, and I'll change it in the 3-dimensional space. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Little Mr. Fortnite, what are you talking about? That's cool AF. It is. Chris was the one who had the idea, and they told me about it. And I was like, that might just be crazy enough to work. Hello, Jack. How's the stream going? Stream's going pretty good. I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up because it's like 7:40. I want to make some tacos. The stream was longer, but then it crashed, so I would have been over 2 hours by now. But yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. It's gone pretty well. I go back into raw mode, object mode, object mode. What do we do? What do we do today? I did this whole little storyboard. Which is cool. And I set up this thing, my little drawing canvas. It does look a little weird though. Now that I'm looking at it. Like the hat kind of curves weirdly. Maybe that's not that big of a deal, but I don't know why that happened. Oh. Yeah, what? It's supposed to just stick to the surface. Is this not like selected? I guess I have to make it flat before I do it. Like that. Otherwise it'll like get weird. Oh, what? But it's still weird. Here I was thinking that like, oh, everything's cool now. Everything works. Okay, there we go. I guess I just have to make sure it's like in orthographic view. Okay, which is fine. We can do that. And if I get messed up, I could do that thing. Or I could reproject the drawing. Okay. Um oh wait, so if you apply the transformation, it applies to like both of them? Okay, I'll try to remember that. I don't think you want to apply to both. Yeah, I don't want to apply to both. I thought like, oh, maybe I should just apply to this one. Yeah, it seems like it would apply to both. What are you applying? The location. I mean, unless I just don't need to apply, right? I don't know. Why are you applying the location? I don't know. I'm just like, isn't that what you do in Blender? You just apply once it's in the spot you want it to be. Once it's in like the new norm. I guess their data is like linked. So if I did that, it would just put them both there or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. You don't want to apply location because applying location repositions it to world origin. What? Oh, it stays in place, but the object becomes in the world origin? Does it? But I think I applied this one and it's not in the world origin. We'll talk about it. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't understand that stuff. I gotta learn some more like the Blender uh, basic stuff, probably. But I'm learning. I'm learning stuff, which is cool. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be done now. Let's find someone to raid, and I will drop all you people off there. All you furries. Which you probably are. Maybe. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for if you were here before when the stream like imploded. Thanks for sticking around. I hope I don't know. I hate when that happens. I always hate when that happens, but yeah, we got it back. We got it fixed. Mm, oh. I was like, who is this one person? I clicked their name and I'm like, oh, that's not who I thought. Um, I want to find some place that's also doing art. I could drop you off at Cherville, Dog in a Cafe. I almost said Dog in a Blog. Looks like they're doing comic work. So I could drop you guys off there. Thank you for the chill times. You're welcome. Thanks for the chill uh reciprocation. Yeah. Oh yeah. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your days. I don't feel like coming up with a raid message. I don't know. Also, last couple times you did a raid message, I feel like only like one other person like did it. So I'm like, what am I even trying for? You guys have to participate. If we're doing a raid message, you gotta join in when we raid in. You gotta like spam that in the chat. Or not spam, but just put it in once. Right? Like that's the whole point. Whatever. I don't care that much, but I noticed it the past couple of streams, and I'm like, why did I spend all that time trying to come up with like a raid message? Whatever, whatever. I'll have to educate. I'll have to educate some of y'all later. Anyways, see you next time. Bye bye.